Okie dokie then. So I was going to stop, and then I thought about it, and I got better. So, yep. Um, Gonna do the next one. We might be able to get a second person in here. If we are, that's great. It's actually a lot of fun. But if we don't, then we'll just keep going with things, because that's how we roll around here. They see me rolling, they hating.
How are you feeling?
So we're talking to them. It's kind of crazy. All these things coming over here. So he wants us to talk to the people around here. Yeah, that's cool. I like talking to people. This is the research section that they were talking about. Improving the base. Yep. Find a viable site and make sure it's safe. Well, that's easy enough.
Don't let me down.
So we're gonna build one of those things. Basically, this tells you that you'll get bounties from them, delivery requests, and eventually those be investigations where they're asking you to hunt certain monsters and to do certain things, which is always fun. Register bounty. So these bounties, on the other hand, are something kind of different. They're a nice little way to get armor spheres, which are necessary for upgrading our gear. Now, there's different things that you can do, and each one of them gives different amounts of stuff. There's no reason not to load up on these whenever you can, especially if you know you're going to do them anyway. This is the critical bounty. Established a forest camp, so we got to find a site. This is a delivery thing. We'll exit the tutorial. Yeah, we can't do that. So that's the only one we have, and we can't do a thing about it.
Okay, let's get this expedition underway. Meet me at the gate.
Yeah, I know.
Good to see you.
So he's gonna ask us. He's asking us to start capturing monsters.
Good luck.
There's certain things that you can get only by capturing a monster, and when you capture it, then it becomes a available option for us to just fight it in an arena, which can also be fun. So they want us to just go out into the wilderness, which is fine, but that's not what I'd want to do right now. I'm going to go look around. I'm going to see if there's anything else that they want. That's another route out just to go into the wilderness. Now I did have a request for a new weapon for this time, so I'm going to upgrade. I was asked for something fast and light and possibly painful. And I am okay with this because these are this is one of my specialties. I have a couple of them, but these are one of the ones that I love to use. Let's see how we're doing on that Jagras armor also. So it says we have enough to make it all, but probably not. It's probably going to require us to do a couple other things. It's not a bad suit of armor, just as long as we're not fighting the Great Jagras with it. If we fight the Great Jagras, we can fight the Great Jagras with it, but that Agenath is going to require something else besides this. And there we go, shiny new chest piece. We'll get this. Palico Rally is a neat little ability that this thing gives. It powers up our little Palico whenever they're with us. There we go. And then we can make the hat. Speed eating isn't a bad thing. Speed crawler, I don't know about. We need 2 great Jagras scales to make that. One main and 1 hide. So we'll still be able to make. The other one. Because why not? We like slaughtering these great Jagras. How's that for a hat? Where'd all the hair go? But even if we're just going out to explore, we want to go in and eat. Because eating is where we get all of our good stuff. Do 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 do. And there's our food. Yay, food. I really wish I could eat that much. Back in the day, younger Edric could have eaten that much. We'll go in here, and we'll put up some of this again. We don't need it.
Right now, we're in Astera. If you want to go on an expedition, open your world map and choose your destination. For this expedition, we need to head to the ancient forest. We can expand expeditions as we delve further into the new world. Pretty good incentive to explore, right?
So we're going over here. They have Ajnath, they have Great Jagras, we got Flourishing Fulbut, and we have a question mark monster. Whatever that question mark monster is, we want nothing of it. At the moment, we want nothing of that Ajnath either, because he is going to wreck our shit. So, rules of exploring expeditions. If you just want to hunt and you don't really care, this is the way to do it. You have no time limit. You can faint as many times as you want, but there's no rewards at the end of it. So that is a thing. Big monsters will kind of come and go. So if you don't hunt them or you take too long in hunting them, then they just go away. There's a couple ways to go back to the main menu. Speak to the handler at the camp, return for expedition from the menu, or select Astera from the world map.
Let's look for the campsite.
So this is how to join quests and how to create our own quests. It's all well and good.
The dual blades
We don't
are
want to
close
come
range
back
weapons
yet.
made for hitting prey with a flurry of attacks. Demon mode is super strong, but it eats up stamina. If I get to the campsite first, or if you're lost, open up your map or use your scout flies to track me.
Oh,
If
ooh.
ever you leave the base without signing up for a quest, you'll go on an expedition. There's no time limit or cap on how many times you're allowed to faint.
We're gonna go up
It means
here
you can explore to your heart's content.
and grab some of these so that we can get that. Oh yeah, we were gonna do that. the little bunny thing over here? He's not over here. We didn't go far enough. We gotta go away. And now I've captured a shepherd hare. Because I wanted a bunny. We're gonna go over here because somebody else wants to talk to us.
Over here. Hello.
I don't know what a Leninian is, but he's... Oh! Grymalkins. Grymalkins are wild palicos in the New World. So it's always good to try and see if you can find them. He wants to learn the language of the local ones. So this is something that anytime we go into a mission, we can work on if we find one. It's a little bit easier when we were on these kind of missions because it's just you don't have a time limit. You can just keep looking around until you eventually find them. And then just to show off. Now, as you can see, individually these don't do nearly as much damage. But they attack really fast, so it's easy to get a lot of hits on. Oh no, we already got one of those. I want one of the owl things. The owl things ran away.
If you're clever, you can use the slinger to distract monsters.
Oh. That's why I should have crept up on him. But oh well. Let's see what this person wants. Piscine researcher. He's getting paid to fish. I fish in my sleep. I sleep with... yeah. That's a big fish.
I just love me some good fishing.
So he wants us to fish up a thing. And we can totally do that. We'll go over here. Oh, got a little boat. Okay, so all the other got burst arrow on it. Now, one of the things about the fishing here is that a lot of these fish you can use in recipes for stuff. Oh, no, I'm trying to put that away. Do I have to hit that? I do. Okay, cool. Ooh. I already forgot how to do this. Because I am a derp. Oh, that was fast. There we go. Wet fish? Yes, a wet fish you can use like a whetstone. It's kind of weird. And we got a sushi fish. And there's the pink praxis. So we'll put that up. Oh! Oh, what's going on here? Everybody's running away from over there. So part of me says that it's probably the Great Jagras. It might be something else. But whatever it is, it made all of these things very unhappy.
Now this is interesting. Let's report our findings to everyone at the resource center when we get back.
Now I don't have to kill all of this, but we do have that small monster culling. So it's good for us to go through here and just slaughter a whole bunch of monsters. We're gonna question mark mucus, huh? Where is the question mark mucus? Oh, there it is. Oh, doodles. Doodles are good. Doodles are our friend. Large doodles. So the doodles are kind of our guide for where the Grymalkins are. It's fun. It takes a little bit, but nothing wrong with that. You know, we're all good. The rewards for doing them are actually pretty nice. Each kind of Grymalkin that you befriend will give you a new weapon, and it'll give you a new skill. Oh, you got latchberries. That's not exactly what I was going for, but okay, whatever. I'm gonna wreck you. So I think that was the one that I was fighting before. Oh, there's the Great Jagras. Hi, Great Jagras. Now we don't exactly have any place special to be, so we'll go over here.
Over here!
Yeah, I know. I know exactly which campsite I want. I just don't want to go there right now. Oh, there we go. We have now learned more about the Agenath. Okay, so we got a bunch of those little guys up there. Well, it looks like the Great Jagras disappeared on us. Let's see if we can pick up. Oh, there. That's the Agenath footprint. got some mushrooms. Let's see if Jagras is over here. There's the Gajau. Like I said, Gajau are just like giant catfish things. We don't really need them or anything right now. So we may as well just leave them alone. Oh, hi, lady. Come on over to say hi. So you'll notice how it says old footprints at the moment. Old footprints is kind of your tip that nothing's been over here at the moment. So it's just letting you know you're kind of in the wrong area for finding giant monsters. And yes, they will leave carcasses of whatever behind just to kind of let you know, hey, we actually do hunt and kill things around here. This is not Disney. Not Disney by any means. Okay, so we're up to 6 now. There's the footprint, but that's not what I wanted. Grab that. Come over here and grab this. Grab this. We'll carve him. Nothing left to go to waste. We're gonna... Uh-oh. What's coming over here? There is something headed this way. I need to either be ready to kill it or ready to run like the Dickens, because we don't know what that is. Oh, hey, they're both on the map now. So as you can see, if you look it out on the map, we have the little image for both the Great Jagras and the Aptonoth, or the Agenath. So we're now tracking where they are. As you can see, it's the Agenath coming this way. So
Hey, partner.
yeah, that monster is too dangerous to engage. Run away! Call for the holy hand grenade. Yeah, Agenath would very much wreck our ship. And is he tracking us now? I don't like that idea. I don't like the idea that the Agenath is now tracking us and maybe trying to slaughter us. Oh, hey, just who I was looking for. Oh. Oh, let me up. Thank you, Meowsette. You are awesome. We are best friends. Oh, and we broke something. Now, as you notice, when it said that the parts were broken, right after it said that, it said an investigation was added. That happens whenever you break things. It's kind of like the more you break and find out more about the monster, the more likely you are to get investigations to learn even more about that monster. Now it says, okay, so he's over there. Oh shit. We are leaving this vicinity. As you can see, Agenath is going exactly where we used to be. Which means that is exactly where I do not want to be. And that's the special thing for dual swords. Just lots of damage all the way down the back. As you notice, he was trying to run away. When a big monster's health gets down low enough, they will attempt to flee and rest. If you leave them long enough, they will rest and get all their health back. Well, or at least most of their health back. So it's not really in your best interest to let them flee unless you're going to follow them, wait for them to sleep, and then put a trap down. Brand new shiny Agenath footprints. Because nothing can go wrong with that. Oh, bye-bye. Bye-bye, little thing. You can go. Now, I'm gonna see if I can find that other exclamation point guy. He's gonna be over near where we want to go anyway. Oh, where's that herb? Right there? Yep. Herbs, we got some more potions, and we completed the flora. Looks like we got a couple more of the little guys over here.
Okay, now's your chance. Hurry up before you get noticed again.
Okay, so we need 5 more small things to finish up our small monster culling. Not a bad deal. Then we'll go this way. Now we're still trying to avoid the actual Agenath, just because he's not good. But the more we can grab his research, the better off we'll be in the long run. Because we can actually make it so it's super easy for us to find him in the future, even though we haven't actually fought him yet. Latchberry. I think this is the herb over here. Oh, antidote herb. Won't hurt us to do that.
Over here.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so these are bad. If you do that, they will dump poison everywhere. I may have not noticed that the first time that I activated one, and then I was standing in poison. Little vigor wasps. Aren't they adorable? And helpful. So that's our guy. We're not gonna do him yet. We're gonna come over here to this guy. She's trying to study all the little bitty animals around here.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay, so she wants me to capture another woodland Terex. I'm cool with that. And this right here, this is the area for woodland Terex. What in the world is this? That is a thing that we don't know what it is. Let's see, where's the woodland Terex? There they are. There's the little guy. Oh, scared him off. No. There we go. So we captured ourselves another woodland Terex. And that'll complete that little research. Every one of these little bitty researches gives us something. So none of this is actually like wasting time. It gives us little things here and there that may or may not be helpful right away, but it's always helpful at some point. There's no mushrooms over here. Oh, flower bud. Flower bed. We're gonna look through here. See if there's anything interesting.
Over here.
Yeah, I know. We're not going to kick that. Oh, hey, and if you look, we got another great Jagras in the area. I think I know what this is. And we want nothing to do with it at the moment. Because if that thing finds us, we are in big trouble. Yep, this is exactly what I think it is. We're going to get the research on it, but if we actually come across this thing, we're running.
Over here.
I don't think we will, just because I don't see it listed on the bottom. But you never quite know. Oh, doodles, doodles. Where's the doodles? I need doodles. Aginath footprint. There's that. Where's the doodles? Are the doodles up here? There they are. We want the doodles.
Over here.
Because we can't actually find the Grymalkins until after we've gone through that entire gauge and filled it. Oh, doodles. No. I think we might be able to pull this off. Wait a moment. It was saying something there. Oh, there's doodles down there.
Over here.
Oh, look, it's a kitty doodle. The doodle looked like a kitty. Now I gotta figure out my way back up. And we're not going over there. I don't care what that thinks. If that Aginath is over there, I want nothing to do with being over near that guy.
Over here.
Yeah. We're going up here. This is where I want to be. Are there more doodles? This might be the wrong place for doodles. This is kind of one of those fun little things where you don't really have to go hunting for doodles. But if you're like me, you definitely have to go hunting for doodles. And this is how I relax. I relax
Over here.
by coming home from a long day of work. And then I hunt for doodles made by kitties. And I slaughter giant monsters. Because why not? So there's something over here. Let's grab the flash bug. What are we doing over here? I don't think this is the right place. I think we took a wrong turn at Albuquerque. What do you think, Meowsette? Did we take a wrong turn at Albuquerque? Oh, ivy. Ivy is useful.
Over here.
Ivy, along with the other thing, is what will get us our nets. So it's definitely useful to have ivy. Grab some more ivy. I think it's a poison ivy. That would be horrible on so many levels. Mandragora. Oh, god bugs. God bug. We want you. You know, just drop down there.
Over here.
Oh, hey. There's a kitty over there. Dragon strike nut. That's a new one. Oh! We are filled. Schnarf. You know what? We're gonna get rid of that. Flash bug. Another flash bug. Ooh, an adamant seed. What do we want to get rid of?
Over here.
Toadstools. We kind of want to be rid of the toadstool. They're not a huge thing for us. Ooh, sun-kissed grass. That's a new account item. Bombberry, that's not going to help us. Unfortunately, we don't have the full thing for the Grymalkins. So I think if we find them, it's not going to let us do anything with them.
Over here.
Did I take a wrong turn? I did. He went the other way. We're going to go up here. That's a bone pile. That's not where we want to go. Can we get back up there?
Over here.
That's the one problem with this, is that this area is very, very confusing.
Your stamina cap has dropped. Eat some well-done steak to restore it to max.
So running does eat up stamina. It's kind of annoying. But usually it only eats up stamina if you...
Over here.
So... Okay, so he's over there. Where is this kitty? So it says he's over here. Oh, there he is. kitty go? I might have to do this later. I think I need to get that. In any case, I need to get the Grymalkin reputation up higher before I can even talk to him. So all the running around is not actually doing much for me. Bonsai! Ugh.
Over here.
So next time I'm around, I'm in this area, I can get the rest of the doodles. I know it said there were doodles over here. Now it's just gonna bug me. Old footprints.
Over here.
At this point, we're just kind of pissing off that one guy, but that's okay. That is a risk I am willing to take. Oh, hi, Great Jagras. I really don't want to kill you again. Apparently, the Great Jagras wants me to kill him. Or he just wanted to come in and say hello.
Over here.
Apparently, that's an option. It says there's mucus somewhere around here, but I don't see it. I think it's lying to me. Oh, I was already over here. Oh, I took a wrong turn.
Over here.
No. How many times do I have to tell you I don't want to go that way? I'm busy with other stuff at the moment. There's Jagras. I'm gonna go up here. Do.
Over here.
Sometimes I feel I got to run away. I got to get away. Oh, hey. So we were here before. But we weren't in this area. Oh, nitrous room. Nitrous room there too.
Over here.
Now really what we're looking for at this point is just whatever areas that we hadn't quite explored yet that might give us the last bit of palico noodles. Because we went past here before. But we didn't really go down this way. Because we didn't need to. Okay. Oh, hey, look, it's woodland pteryx.
Over here.
I don't think there was anything over in this little area. I can check. But no. No, there's not. So, up we go. Yeah. At least right now, with no overtime, I've got plenty of energy to be running around and doing this instead of just going to bed and passing out, and then with just enough energy to wake up when I'm done and start it over again. Not fun. 1 star. Do not suggest.
Over here.
Now we went up that way last time, so we're going to try over here and see if there's more doodles. There might be more doodles over here, there might not be more doodles over here. But until we go exploring, we don't actually know. I'll go up here. Oh, there we
Over
go.
here.
Bug trapper doodles. There's the flower bed. There's actually 2 flower beds over here, which is kind of cool. Now if we go on our map,
Your wildlife map keeps track of where you are and where the scout flies are taking you. You can also use it to keep
you can
tabs
actually
on
see
monsters.
on the map
Over here.
where the kitties are, which is kind of cool. And the kitties are currently hiding because that's what kitties do. On the plus side, this is getting me plenty of resources for using later. Some of these are things that I will need a lot of at a later date.
Over here.
Okay. So that's cool. That's where I was going wrong. I didn't go up here. As you can see, now the name of them has changed. Instead of question mark doodles, it's bug trapper doodles. No, we're not going that way. No. Back up. There's a wonderful ass shot for us
Over
all.
here.
Couple of bugs over here, which I'm going to want to pick up.
I think we could build the camp here. Let's ask the head honchos.
Holy cow. They are definitely leading me on a nice little
Over here.
merry chase, aren't they? And now we're talking with them.
Over here.
So now we have the flash fly cage, which is useful in a couple of different ways. Right now, the weapon that I have allows Meowsette to heal me whenever she wants. The flash fly cage will allow her to stun the monsters periodically. So it's one of those. There are more weapons that we can get, and each one of them has their own use and just kind of goes with whatever interests you
Over here.
for the weapon, for what we want her to do in battle, whether we want her to support us with healing, or do we want her to attack? Do we want her to steal items, which is something that we can do later? No, we're going back here because I want the nullberries. Here we go around the nullberry bush. But there's a couple of different weapons that we will get eventually. The other thing is, as we progress, she'll be able to tame wild monsters that are in the area. So in this particular area, she can go out and she can tame one of the little jaguars that we come across all the time. It doesn't seem like a huge thing, but it's really helpful sometimes to have that extra one. And then there's times where she'll actually just ride the other monster. I'll be like, yeah, you are my loyal steed now. Grab those. We're just kind of doing the thing. This one's kind of a relaxing, not quite hunt. But this is the one that he wanted us to find. We found another one, but this is the one that he was hoping for us to find. And we found a monster that apparently dug up a pot. We're like, seriously?
Well, if we don't take care of that past, the camp won't last the night.
Oh, yeah.
That monster is the Kulu Yaku. There is there's a little
Return to base from an expedition.
Final Fantasy crossover thing
Wildlife map.
where they give the Kulu Yaku the Chocobo song. So he's running around with a crystal from Final Fantasy. Oh, Kulu Yaku feathers. Oh, those aren't doodles. Oh, hey. There we go. We have one of the bug trappers with us. I just felt like getting the large. No. We're gonna leave the dung behind. We don't need it. Oh, shit. So this is where we're gonna stand over here and see, because Ajanath just went in there. I'm picking a fight with this guy. Oh, I did not want to get picked. Ooh. And now that guy is here. If he comes after us, we're running. He just seems to roar a lot at the moment. But he's going back up there. Grabbing his footprints, though. And then we're getting the hell out of Dodge. Oh. I made that explode. Do not go in the cloud. Do, 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 do. Get some distance over here. Oh, and now he picked up a rock. When Kuluyaku picks up things like that, he'll actually smack you with it. Which is not fun. You don't want to really be smacked with a rock. It's generally not advisable. Oh, Demon Flurry time! Where I get to be all kinds of acrobatic on top of a monster. So now we broke his head. We broke something else too. I don't know what, but we broke something else. Now there is a little trick, if you can do it, where if you can use your slinger to hit the monster's, hit Kuluyaku's hands and make him drop that rock. I can try it sometime, but I'm going to be perfectly honest, I'm not that good with the slinger. Oh, and there goes our trap whiz, putting down a trap. Oh, it's limping off. We're going to come over here, piercing pod, Kuluyaku material. We got a Kuluyaku scale. And if you look at the little map, you can tell he's almost dead because he's got that little skull above him. If we had Trank Bobs and a trap, we could actually trap Kuluyaku and be done with it right now. And then then the guys back in the town would be more than happy to just have him as a pet. Oh, and there's a rock. The rock makes hitting him a little bit harder just because my weapons bounce off the rock, which is very annoying. This being said, if you have the hammer actually has a little bit less problems with it. Mostly because hammer is impact. It doesn't have the same problems with impacting into blunt things that... Oh. While I can, I'm going to sharpen, see if that makes things a little bit faster. But really, what this guy is doing is he's slowly going to his nesting area. Oh, he's limping off.
Job hunting the Kuluyaku. Select Astera from the world map so we can go home.
There we go. And that's one Kuluyaku down. Took a little bit longer than I was... The entire thing took a little bit longer than I was hoping for. But, you know, sometimes that happens when you're on a hunt. You get lost. And then you gotta go... You gotta figure out where you're going.
Camp simply by selecting it from the wildlife map.
Or I can hit shift and pick Astera. And then I can go wherever I want. Gathering hub, wood shop, workshop, trade yard. We'll go down to the trade yard. Pose before we head back. Take all the rewards. Take all the extra stuff that Meowsette got it for us. We got better ranks for ecological research on both of those. And Tail Rider Unity with the Bug Trappers. Sun-Kissed Grass is now an ingredient for our Catine.
Magnifique.
And there we go. They're going to set up that camp. They want to talk to us a little bit more. We'll do that right now.
Just for you. Come back soon.
Well, they want us to deliver a Mega Potion. That's fine. We got plenty of those. And now we're completing bounties. We got a Courageous Eel. I don't know what makes the eel courageous. Yeah. So, some of these things just... I don't know. But we got a bunch of armor spheres. Which is very useful. Limited bounties. Those limited bounties are a weekly thing where it'll tell you to do certain items, and you can decide. You know, they'll give you rewards if you do so. And these are all the investigations that we got. Some of them are better than others. They'll give us better rewards. Gold rewards are, of course, the best. You know, silver's not bad. The bronze is kind of eh. And you got to go through periodically and clean that up. So this one wants an Aginath pelt and 2 large monster bones. It might be a little bit, but that gets us that one that we found all the way up in the trees. And now we got diced steak. We can do this. Entomology. Honey. I'm not going to get the capture one just yet, just because we're not quite up to doing that. I collect lots of insects. Now, we've got some more stuff up there ready to go, but I think this is a good place to call it quits. So, one last thing, crafting list, little menus, little things like that. Here's where we can access our hunting notes from here. So we have our field guide, which tells us all about the different monsters. We've almost got up to research level 1 with the Kuluyaku. Weapon controls, it lets you tells you how to use all the weapons from here. Palico info. Yeah. Resource center, wish list. Wish list is the stuff that I told you about with the over in the armory. Guild card. When you play with other people, you can trade guild cards. It doesn't do a whole lot, but it's kind of fun for later on with a certain thing that we'll unlock later. Here we go. So we have gestures, shout outs, stickers, chat, other players that you might know, just all kinds of things. And this is, you know, save and quit, everything else. But for right now, gestures. See you later.